Hello everybody, this is Arthenex. Welcome to a new Let's Play of Multiplayer Europa Universalis 4. Joining me are my two co-hosts, Torior.
Hello.
And Lord Malvern.
Greetings.
So I'm going to be playing Scotland in this multiplayer game, and you can see that one of the other players is playing Tuscany, as I'm getting pop-ups about them making rivals. I have a little different strategy for playing Scotland. You will see as soon as the war breaks, as the game starts, I should say, and it's going to be interesting. Scotland's always a challenge. You've got England basically breathing down your neck. It reminds me a little bit of my Byzantium game in that respect, that you really got to be on your toes or you'll wind up getting swallowed up. But it can also be a lot of fun if it works out. So hopefully I will not get swallowed up and I'll be able to expand and have some fun in this game. So let's move on to the person who was making rivals. Torior, why don't you tell us about your country?
I am playing as Tuscany. It's a small state with a lot of potential, and I have been making rivals and alliances from the beginning, so you saw it if you're watching my video. And my initial strategy is to be a little bit aggressive and not be swallowed by Aragon when I attack Urbino, which is my first move, which you will see just in 2 days or something like that from the beginning of the game. Then I plan to get a few strong allies and go from there. We'll see how it goes. Basically, my strategy depends on me not dying in the first few years of the game, and then we should be alright.
Awesome. Why don't you tell us about your country, Lord Malvern?
Alright, so for this campaign I'm going to be playing as Brandenburg. My initial goal is to try and form Prussia as quickly as possible, and then I'm going to try and expand farther into Eastern Europe, as well as hopefully I would like to take out the Hansa and Mecklenburg and some of these guys to the west as well. But yeah, mainly I'm all about conquest. That's going to just be basically how I roll. I'm going to try and keep some big allies as long as possible. Obviously, I'm not going to keep Poland for very long, but I've already sent. Well, while you guys were talking, I've already sent alliance offers to Bohemia and Poland. So,
Poland,
yeah,
as Teutonic Order. That's
as Brandenburg.
As Brandenburg. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
That makes a lot more
Brandenburg
sense.
and Poland.
So
Yes,
I mean
that makes sense actually.
That is going to be a very short-term alliance, of course, because once I take Danzig, they're going to piss off, and they're just going to take off basically in a huff.
Yeah, when we were originally talking, Lord Malvern was thinking about playing Teutonic Order, but he decided on Brandenburg instead.
Yeah, sorry that's why this mistake happened.
Fine.
Right, so are we ready to start the game now?
Yeah. Why don't you give us a countdown before you unpause, and then you leave it on speed 1 for maybe a month or so, and then kick it up to speed 2.
All right, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Oh, sorry. We got the pop-up instead. Again, 3, 2, 1, unpause.
You're taking a war of aggression already.
Yes, this is my opening move.
War of aggression against... Oh crap, I clicked the pop-up and didn't see. I'll check that in a minute. Okay, so I'm just attacking poor little Urbino. We'll see what happens with that, and... Who are you attacking, Lord Malvern? East Frisia, oh!
That's me that's attacking
that's
East
Arthenex,
Frisia.
yeah, that's
East Frisia.
Arthenex. And Lord Malvern is...
I'm building up troops in the hopes of I'm just getting up to the force limit, and so I can take out Teutonic Order with as many troops as I can.
Right. Okay, so tell me when you're ready to go up to speed 2, if you want to. We can stay at speed 1 for a little while longer.
Yeah, I would prefer to stay at speed 1 for like another couple of months, just while I get this war going.
Yeah, right, I'm already at max diplomatic relations. Let's see here. I'm going to roll a
France
military.
is friendly. Ooh, I smell opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
You may have noticed that I did not set any rivals at the start of the game. Scotland only has one rival option at the start of the game, and that's Denmark. And not interested.
I actually had quite a lot of wiggle room. I chose to rival Urbino because I then got a mission to conquer Ancona, which let me declare war on them right away. And I also chose the Papal State. I like to leave one rival spot open just in case I want to go to war against someone. But in that case, maybe I should have used it because Urbino is not going to exist soon unless they can ally someone.
All right. Oh. I've rolled a general now. I got a 3-1-1. I mean, excuse me, not 3-1-1. The 0-3-1-1. Sorry.
That's normal for Brandenburg, right?
Yeah.
I had to roll 2 until I got a decent one. 2-1-1-1-1. Sorry, 2-1-1-1. That's the second one.
I was very lucky. I got a 1-4-2 with my first general roll. Of course, Scotland starts with +2 leader shock value, so that helps.
Oh, yeah, and I think you have some kind of an event if you go to war against England that you get event-spawned troops in the Highlands. Am I correct?
Yeah, the way that event works is it has to be before 1500, and you have to be in a defensive war against England, and then that event fires. So generally, when you see it, it's because somebody allied with France, and France called them into the 100 Years' War, because that's a defensive war, or if England just straight up attacks them.
Oh, hang on. Bohemia is not joining my Teutonic Order War.
If you have Poland, you don't need Bohemia.
Yeah.
But you want Poland as... you are calling Poland into the war?
Yeah, well,
There is one thing you should remember. If you want Poland as an ally for a longer time, don't do it yet. If you want them to be weaker, do it. Because Poland has this powerful decision to form a personal union over Lithuania. And to do that, they need to be at peace, I think.
Okay.
So, just so that you remember it. I don't know if you want to cripple them or keep them strong. Your decision.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you for reminding me that. About that. Let's see here. I'll take this one. Mission and
Missions, that's a good point. No, I don't think I want to do that. So far I've been lucky. In my test games, about 2/3 of the time, East Frisia manages to call in an ally to this war, but so far they have not, which is very helpful.
Will you tell us why you're attacking East Frisia, or is it a surprise?
I will tell you once the plan has come to fruition, if I can do it. It's probably not going to be in this episode, but for those of you watching, perhaps you can figure out why I'm attacking East Frisia. There's a very specific reason why I'm attacking East Frisia. It's not just because they're a target of opportunity. There's something special about them.
I can't figure that out.
I was wondering if you would. I haven't seen anybody do this, but it strikes me as a pretty solid opening move for Scotland. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out.
I was thinking that they might have cores everywhere, but they don't.
Nope.
So that was one thing. Alright, I'm not pressing you anymore. We'll see in time.
Yes, you'll see. Alright, you can kick it up to speed 2 whenever you're ready, as far as I'm concerned.
Lord Malvern, are you okay with that? Oh, you declared war?
Just declared my war, and, yep. As expected, Mecklenburg is going straight after me, but, they won't find it.
Are you ready for speed 2?
Yep.
Alright, let's go up to speed 2. I'm just sieging away Urbino and hoping that they don't get any allies. That's all that's happening in Tuscany. Nothing more.
I'm actually going to go after Danzig first here.
You won't be able to core it unless you take the Pomerania's lands.
Yeah, I know, but
It is.
Danzig is an awesome province. It's so rich, and it is in the Baltic Sea trade node.
Yes, it's ridiculous. It's one of the best provinces in the game. It's kind of an interesting...
In my Poland game, I set it up as my capital, because it's best for getting money from the Baltic Sea trade node.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We had a couple of connection issues, but we've reconnected. Hopefully that was a one-time thing. We've switched hosts, and hopefully we'll be able to continue. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause the game. Did it unpause for you guys?
it did. Yep. Since I know the future now, I'm moving my army.
We played for
away.
We played for about 2 weeks with connection issues, so we had to reset it only about 2 weeks. Hopefully it won't be too big of a deal.
Nothing really changed for me. I'm still sieging the same province.
Didn't you finish the siege in the mythical?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did finish the siege, but it still might change. They still might get an ally in the meantime. Because I played 2 quick test games, and in one of them, my first target Urbino. They were very quick games, like 30 minutes. My first target just allied Aragon and straight off destroyed me.
Ouch.
Yeah. How are you guys doing? How are your plans going?
Well, excuse me. Brunswick is actually doing a fairly good job against Mecklenburg.
Did you ally with Brunswick?
Yes, I allied with Brunswick, Bohemia, and Teutonic Order.
Do you start allied with Brunswick, or
excuse me, not Teutonic Order, Poland. No, Brunswick came to me and asked if we wanted to be allies, and so I was like, yeah, sure.
That's why, because Brunswick is the country that always allies with East Frisia. So by allying with you and you calling them into a war, I think that's prevented them from allying with East Frisia. That's making my war a lot easier.
That's collusion.
We didn't set that up in advance, right? I had no idea that he was going to do that. I was going to declare my war no matter what. In the games where I've had to fight Brunswick, I can usually still beat them. It's only when I get... The worst I've ever seen is Brunswick, Saxe-Lauenburg, and Gelre all joining the war. That's pretty tough. But that only happened in one game of all the test games. I played like maybe 10 test games. That only happened once. About a third of the time was this situation where East Frisia didn't call in any allies.
Okay, and I have finally conquered Urbino. Such a big achievement for our military.
I see. You now stretch all the way across Italy.
Yes, 3 provinces. And I am currently considering another war. I'm not sure if it's a wise choice, but I am considering it.
So your 3 provinces are 1723 base tax. That's more than my 6 provinces put together. Although if I take East Frisia, I think I'll be at 24.
I think you have quite a lot of more. I mean, I think you have much more manpower there than me. My maximum is 12,000.
My maximum is 12,800.
Oh, okay. So the same.
Scotland is very poor. You also have, like, I was looking at Tuscany before we started. You have like a super amazing Osimo leader, which is pretty cool. He's 56, yes. But he's friggin' 655.
Yes, but I am a republic, so it's regular for republics to have great leaders, right? And that's why I'm not taking any advisors at the moment, because I have a lot of monarch points. I don't need any at the moment. Maybe I'll take the production efficiency guy. You know why he's good, right? I've actually learned it from one of Shen's videos. If you get the Comet event, if you have a natural scientist, you get +1 stability, not -1.
Yes, I heard that from Arumba, actually. I think it was the video where Arumba and Shen were playing together.
I think Shen said that. Oh, never mind. I have... okay.
So I'm taking a little bit of a chance. I'm lowering my military maintenance while I'm still at war.
I don't think it will be a problem if you're just at war with the one country that you're sieging.
Yeah, I just have to watch and make sure they don't get any allies.
Oh, you have quite an army there.
That's my force limit.
It's what, 9 regiments?
Yeah.
Why are you keeping them all there?
Because in previous test games, I've had Brunswick ally with East Frisia, gain military access, and stack wipe my army, all in the time when I was trying to reinforce them. That's why I have them all there. Okay, but their province just fell, so I should be able to end this war now.
I'm wondering, should I ally France? They are still in the 100 Years' War, and if they call me in, England will probably come down here and siege my provinces. That would be a problem. But having an alliance with France...
Yes, you will get called into the 100 Years' War if you ally with them. But England is really unpredictable in the 100 Years' War. It's interesting. France hasn't finished sieging any of Britain's provinces. Wow. England has a ton of troops, by the way. I just sailed past them. It was very intimidating.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here and take out a loan and build over the force limit. It might be stupid, but...
Well, you are the super aggressive player. Now that I finished that first war, I'm not going to be able to do anything until I finish coring Ostfriesland.
Well, I am fabricating 2 separate claims at the same time, so... Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other... That's one of the problems with declaring a no CB war, like right at the start of the game like that. It's instant 20 AE, aggressive expansion. So I'm not even going to fabricate any claims for a while. I don't want any coalitions.
I mean, you should be safe if you only went to Ireland.
Oh, but I didn't go to Ireland. I went to Germany, which is the...
I mean, now, if you went to Ireland now.
Oh, yeah, that's not why I'm not declaring any new wars. Although it is a reason why I'm not fabricating any claims.
All right.
You'll see. It's all
okay.
It's all tied
curious.
together. It's all tied together.
Curious about your plan, and I think I have to fire the advisor. The overforce limit building is taking too much money.
So basically, right now, what's happening with me is I've been chased out of my own country by Hungary, Livonian Order, and Teutonic Order. I'm sitting on Brunswick, replenishing manpower, and Poland's been completely ravaged. Of course, I probably should have waited for them to ally with get a personal union with Lithuania. They are allied with Lithuania, but they haven't called them in for whatever reason.
Because it's an aggressive war, and they're probably not co-belligerent.
Yeah.
Can you call in Bohemia?
They are currently 100 ducats in debt, so...
What if you took out a loan and sent them a gift? Maybe that will be enough.
Maybe, yeah. That's a good point. I can only take out... Let's see, I'd have to take out a couple loans, I think.
I mean, if it saves you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try that out. Not possible to send gift due to running a deficient while we're having loans.
Right.
Yeah.
That was implemented after Johann of Paradox played as Bohemia. Everyone attacked him. He took out a lot of loans and just sent the money to someone to avenge him later.
You can, if you reduce your military maintenance, so you're not running a deficit anymore, and you wait a couple of months, you'll be able to send gifts again. Just make sure your army's in a safe place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should work.
I've done that before. It does take a couple months for that modifier to go away, though.
Yeah, they're almost they've almost paid off enough of their debt to come in. They're right now at -4 reasons to join in, so I might not need to worry about it for much longer here.
France has now sieged 3 of England's French provinces. I really need, like, the 100 Years' War to go on for a little while. It's very key.
Well, I think they're about to finish it.
You know, you would think so, but oftentimes France will just sit on those French provinces for quite a while without piecing out. because they can't get across the channel.
Yeah.
Another aggression, more aggression.
Who did you? Oh, you went out. You're going after the Papal State, huh?
Yeah, I figured they don't have any allies at the moment, so it might be a good idea.
It's certainly going. I mean, you're certainly going to win that war. The only question is, how much aggressive expansion are you going to pick up?
I was thinking about vassalizing them and maybe taking Romania from them. I'm certainly not going to take Rome, not yet.
All right, I'm going to pause it because that is the end of the first episode. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. We're hoping to make a whole bunch more of these. So, since this is the first episode of a series, it's especially helpful for us if you would like our videos. If you are just seeing this from one perspective, feel free to check out the other perspectives. The links for my companions will be in the show notes of the episode, so check them out. Check out all of our perspectives and see if you can guess what I'm doing by attacking East Frisia. All right, so in either case, I hope you all have a terrific day.
Take care.
Bye-bye.